Percy the small engine had been working hard for the Fat Controller. The weather was cold and Percy made sure everybody knew it. "My boiler is freezing," he complained. "I'll never get enough steam in this weather," he'd pout to the other engine's dismay. Thomas was just as displeased as Percy. Thomas hated wearing his snowplow. "It's uncomfortable. I shan't wear it." And that was that. Thomas stayed in the sheds all day while Percy did Thomas's work as well as his own. That night in the sheds, Percy and Thomas started arguing. "You're lazy," Percy grumbled. "No, I'm not," Thomas snapped. Aren't? Then why don't you do your work instead of staying in the sheds all day?" Percy retorted. "My snowplow is uncomfortable." This made Percy very cross. The next morning, Percy got back to work. He went to collect Annie and Clarabelle when he saw a little engine puffing around, looking lost. "Hello?" Percy called over.
"Oh, yes, hello,"
the little engine responded.
"Do you know where the Farquhar branch is?"
They smiled. "Right here, this is Farquhar Sheds." Just then, the Fat Controller arrived.
"Hello, Percy. I see you've met Rosie."
The Fat Controller looked at the little pink engine.
"She's come here temporarily to help around Thomas's branch line while he refuses to leave the shed,"
the Fat Controller explained.
"Please show her around."
"Yes, sir," Percy said and puffed off with Rosie. That night, Rosie slept in the carriage shed. Thomas didn't speak to Percy, but Percy told Toby all about Rosie. "She's wonderful," he peeped. "She goes so smoothly down the line and she's so funny too." This made Thomas very upset. The next morning, Rosie was to go to the quarry when she finally met Thomas.
"Hello,"
she greeted the little blue engine, but Thomas didn't answer. He was jealous.
"This is your branch line, right?"
"Yes, not yours," Thomas growled. Rosie chuckled nervously.
"I'm off to the quarry. I'm collecting stone to bring to the harbor. Do you have any tips for me since you know the line so well?"
Her eyes glimmered. Thomas saw his chance. The Fat Controller loves when his engines are really useful. "So you should try to take extra trucks full of stone," Thomas snickered.
"I'll try my best,"
Rosie said cheerily. After collecting extra chucks, Rosie set off once more. As she strolled down the line, it started to snow, and the weather worsened and worsened until she could barely see through the thick snow. The signalman didn't know she was coming and didn't set the points, and Rosie was diverted onto the wrong line. She approached Gordon's Hill and struggled up. Until she finally reached the top.
"I did it! Hooray!"
She cheered until the heavy stone started pushing her on and on.
"Oh dear,"
she wailed.
"I can't stop."
She panicked as she disappeared into the fog, and a loud smash was heard.
"Oh no,"
she cried.
"I've come off the rails."
Percy soon came to her rescue and brought her back to the sheds where Thomas was very pleased. Percy and Toby were very upset with Thomas. "You know this is your fault, right?" Percy scowled. "Good," Thomas laughed. Percy was so cross he left to the carriage shed to sleep with Rosie. Toby looked at Thomas. "You should be sorry." Rosie was crying. "What's wrong?"
"Why doesn't Thomas like me?"
"I'm not sure." Percy tried to console her. "Just give him time," he said reassuringly. "Just give him time."
days and now